Hey guys, it's Oberstadt. So I just got out of the shower. My hair is still wet, and I wanted to go ahead and try out this Innisfree Pore Clearing Clay Mask. It has Super Volcanic Clusters in it. I did get this in either an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm. Probably my Ipsy. But it says, after cleansing, apply onto dry face, avoiding the eye and lip area. After 10 minutes, gently massage with fingertips while rinsing off with lukewarm water. Use 1 to 2 times a week. And because this came up to a head yesterday, and when I was washing my face last night it broke, I've got this one, and this one, and this one, and I've got one up here. I figured now would be probably the best time to use it. Especially since I'm fresh out of the shower. I'm going to go ahead and take a little spatula and dig about this much out. And we will see if I need more. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get my fingers wet. I have a little cup of water here on the counter, just so I have some moisture on my hands. Oh, there's little scrubby beads in it. Because I could have swore I got all the dirt off my face. I was playing in the garden before my shower. Ended up shoveling an entire hoe full of dirt into the back of my shorts. Takes talent. Now this is only a first impression because other than doing patch tests and stuff on it, I have never tried it on my face. But I love mud masks. There's like a light exfoliation inside the mask. Like I can feel some sort of like little scrubby beads. I can kind of see. I don't even know if it's going to show up. I can kind of see some stuff in there, and I've got a little bit of the mask on my lips, and it's kind of cooling. Interesting. I don't need to mask my lips. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit on and dry, and then I will come back and go over ingredients and things like that, but it does feel like it's got something like mint in it. So I will pull up the ingredients and look at them while it's drying and come back and take it off with you guys and give you a final wrap up. I'm feeling a little gray. See you guys in a bit. Okay, time to take the mask off. I still don't know what is in it that's making it feel like mint. I did look at the ingredients. I'll get into those in a minute. Use my little scrubby guy. And there is walnuts. Walnut seed? Walnut shell? Yeah, walnut shell in here. But a very small amount. So I figured I would go over the ingredients while I play with the rest of my skincare. Now, this mask, when I looked up the information online, this is a Korean beauty skincare product. Now, the sample that I have here is 20 milliliters. It did come from Ipsy, so that was probably in my last unbagging. And it says for 100 milliliters, they sell it for $15. So for a clay mask, that's actually a pretty good price. And some of the clay masks that I own are quite pricey, like $50 pricey. And it says, our global best-selling clay mask helps minimize the look of pores, absorb sebum, gently exfoliate, deeply cleanse even skin tones, and cleanse pollution particles. Newly upgraded formula of our best-selling clay mask, which has earned itself K-beauty cult status the world over after continuous research of the absorbent mineral-rich clusters that made our original clay mask a global sensation. We've developed the next generation of Jeju volcanic clusters, and it is trademarked. This innovative formula is now able to absorb 2 times more oil and impurities than the previous version before. This soft, creamy clay mask is ideal for normal combination and oily skin types, which I have very dry skin, but it is nice. My face is soft. It says finely ground walnut shell powder and AHA remove dead skin cells, while Jeju Volcanic Clusters helps draw excessive oil and impurities from the pores. Apply to your whole face or target area where pores frequently become clogged, like your T-zone, for skin that feels cleaner and smoother and pores that appear smaller. It says the volcanic microclay technology is something that they developed as a proprietary process to pulverize the super volcanic cleanser into particles that are smaller than pores to help remove sebum and fine dust without over drying the skin, which is nice because, like I said, I have dry skin. Like, very dry skin. I'm using hyaluronic acid serum right now. It says, global bestseller. This best-selling mask's pore clearing abilities have made it to a skincare staple around the world, known globally as Super Volcanic Pore Clay Mask 2 times. So, Super Volcanic Cluster Collection is infused with twice the amount of clusters as a volcanic. This is what I just used. The volcanic cluster collection for even more effective results. The story of Jeju volcanic clusters. During the time of volcanic eruptions on Jeju Island, hot lava fragments form clusters as they solidify. These naturally porous clusters are packed with minerals and have the power to absorb excess oil and impurities from the pores. Now, it has water in it, titanium dioxide, butylene glycol, and then volcanic ash. So it is really high up on the ingredient list. Then glycerin, silica, trehalose, which I am not familiar with. Sounds like it's in a sugar family. There are some triglycerides in here, kaolin clay, bentonite clay, polyvinyl alcohol, glycerol stearate, stearic acid, cetyl acid. There's PVP in here. Some iron oxides, vegetable oil, xanthan gum, walnut shell powder, lactic acid, glycolic acid copolymer, cornstarch, mannitol dextrin, theobroma cacao, which is cocoa extract, microcrystalline cellulose, lactic acid, polyisobutene, there's quite a few other things. And then the very last ingredient is tocopherol, which is vitamin E acetate. It's a synthetic form of it. So if you are allergic to vitamin E acetate or tocopherol, or both, because they are 2 separate ingredients, I would recommend that you stay away from this product. But it is, like I said, it is the very last ingredient. So depending on how sensitive you are to certain ingredients, depends on whether or not you will have some sort of like irritation to it and that kind of thing. So it's just something to keep in mind. I will have to do like an update on this like the next day or the day after, so you will see me either tomorrow morning or the next day with an update on how my skin feels after using it, and then of course applying my skincare products over it, and then I will be able to give you a better idea of how the product works on my skin, what my face feels like after it's settled for 24 to 48 hours, and then I will be able to come back and give you an update on how I like it and if it did anything for my skin or if it helped heal this, because it hurts. It popped. I noticed it like yesterday morning, and it wasn't there the day before, and all of a sudden it came to a head last night, and then it decided it wanted to pop while I was washing my face, so that wasn't fun. So anyways, I will see you in a checkup probably tomorrow morning, so I will see you then. Bye. Hey guys, it is actually the next day, the next afternoon. I was going to record this hours and hours ago, and I had some technical difficulties with my camera, so I wanted to pop on here really quick and give you an up-close look at what my face is doing since I did the mask last night. So there are quite a few developments that have popped up on my face since I did the mud mask last night, and I'm going to be showing you them up close. And right now I don't have anything on my face. I was working out in the yard earlier and came in and washed it, but I don't have like any moisturizer or anything else on my face. It's just my skin. So I'm going to show you some close-ups of some of the breakouts and stuff that I have that have popped up, and like this one's healing, and some of the other ones that I'm noticing on my skin since doing the sheet mask, or since I did the clay mask. Okay, so this one and this one has come up. I've got one starting here, one here, and that's just on one cheek. I even have a breakout here that I accidentally scratched. On my forehead, we have here coming up, we've got one here. On this side, I've got like a bunch of like little bumps under the skin. And we have this one that came up a couple of days ago, and then this one came up last night. I must have scratched it while I was sleeping. I've got this one and this one and this one and a whole bunch of them on the side of my nose. When it comes to my chin, I've got a bunch of like little ones. This one was there. This one's healing. But I've got like a bunch of them that are all like popping up all of a sudden. So I wanted to give you like a closer look at my skin up close. I have nothing on my face. No, it's been, all the moisturizer and stuff that was on my face has been washed off, like, because I was outside earlier and I came in and washed my face, but I don't have any, there's no lotions on my face, no moisturizers, no nothing right now, because I wanted to be clean, bare face, no product on my face to show you that this is healing up. It's got a scab on it. It doesn't hurt anymore. This one here, like I said, must have come up last night. I must have scratched it while I was sleeping, because there was a blood spot on my pillowcase. This one is definitely new. And of course I've got a bunch over here that are popping up. These two marks in the center of my forehead are scars from, and that's usually where I get breakouts, and they always come up in these two spots on the center of my forehead. But I do have like this one here in the front of my eyebrow that's coming up. This one here that's red, that's like I can feel it. This one here doesn't feel like anything. It's just a red spot. This one here is just a red spot. I've got a red spot coming up here. I even have one up here. Oh, that one you can actually feel. So there's a lot of things that have come to the surface of my face since using the mask last night. So it's been less than 24 hours since I used the mask, and usually this is what happens. So my face it pulls everything to the surface, and then within 24 to 48 hours after the mask, I will continually see breakouts until usually the 72-hour mark, when things are healing over and coming, the things that have come up to a head or whatever, they usually heal within 72 hours of me using a mask. So we'll see how this does, and then when I do, the next time I use the mask, or when I do like a group overview, I will update again and let you know how long it takes for this stuff to heal up. So I am Rebecca Oberstadt. Hopefully you like this different type of mask review for me. Usually I just put the mask on and talk about it and then be done with it. I don't usually do like the next day update, but I wanted to go ahead and do that this time just in case you're curious. So I will see you guys later. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.